Time magazine raves. FX's Shogun is an epic of war, love, and political intrigue. A genuine masterpiece.
Visit to creatures. To say I had the time of my life is an understatement. I never wanted to leave, but seeing how much security they had around the place, it's probably best I left of my own accord. Getting a look behind the scenes at how they make the Pokemon TCG gave me a new appreciation for the game I love so much, and at the very least, it showed me I'll always have a career as a clay model artist waiting for me should I choose to pursue it. Right? Right? Well, that's all for now. Keep it locked to IGN for more from Pokemon Worlds.
Hi.
Yes.
Are we live?
Yes. And the Pokemon Presents about to start soon too.
Right on time.
Momentarily, Aaron, get your words correct.
Momentarily soon is the same word. Just one shorter and easier to say. Guys, welcome to Pokemality. We're gonna be checking out Pokemon Presents today and seeing what new stuff they have in store for us. Eric and I are usually here, but we're also joined with
Melanie, hi!
Janci and Obi.
She brought the Obies. All right, so is there anything specific anyone is hoping to see from Pokemon Presents today?
Yes.
Pokemon.
I want a new Legends game. Legends was so good. Legends Arceus. It was way better than it had every right to be. I want more of that style. And better. And more. Oh,
and more.
Yep.
What about you, Aaron? You have 10 seconds.
There's been talk since they made Gen 4 remakes, last year, year before, that they might be doing Gen 5 remakes. So I've yet to play Gen 5, so that would be really cool.
Oh, unknown.
Is it spelled?
Pokemon.
Oh,
EP.
Pokemon Presents.
Yep.
Presents.
Wait, no.
No,
No. It's all messed up. I can read unknown.
My
Good job,
keyboard's
Pikachu.
unknown. What did it say?
Oh no, it ended with an Ed.
It might have said Pokemon Presents just all mixed up
Hello,
at the top.
everyone. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, February 27, is Pokemon Day. This is the date that the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released. in
Oh,
Japan.
cool.
Our adventures with Pokemon.
I didn't know that was
which
Pokemon
started
Day.
with the simple fun
You
of
didn't know why it's
collecting
Pokemon Day?
and
It is.
battling
Pick a day.
with
Ah, this
Pokemon
day.
Red and Pokemon Green games have expanded to fit into so many facets of daily life, including walking and sleeping.
Yeah,
We'll
Pokemon
keep
Sleep.
challenging ourselves to create new ways to enjoy Pokemon, and we hope you'll continue your adventures with us. Today, we will be bringing you all the latest news about Pokemon, including our newest titles.
Ooh, okay.
Mr. Utsunomiya, please take it away.
Take it away, Mr.
Hello,
You.
I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. I hope everyone has enjoyed their adventures in the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games so far.
I
To
did.
commemorate Pokemon Day, we've planned a series of Terra Raid battle events where you'll be able to face off against a mighty
The
Venusaur,
original.
Blastoise, and Charizard.
That's
The first
tomorrow.
of these Terra Raid battle events will begin tomorrow. We hope you will all enjoy these raids. Today,
I
I'd
gotta do
also like
those.
to
I
share
gotta get
the latest
Venusaur.
updates
Gotta
on a
get
number
ready,
of our
Aaron.
other games. Please have a look at this.
I look
That's
like
really
one of the characters in the Pokemon game.
I have to be playing Pokemon tomorrow.
Pokemon Go!
Hey, I was not expecting Go.
And
Aw,
Pokemon
A
Horizons
collaboration
series.
event with Pokemon Go is
Huh.
on its way.
Oh, okay. Just bringing in.
I love this song.
Go.
Pikachu wearing Cap's hat is making its debut.
Oh, that's what it's gonna
It
be?
even knows it can attack new to
Oh,
Pokemon
okay.
Go. Volt
Oh,
Tackle.
okay.
I have so many Pikachu hats in my collection.
I do too.
Charcadet,
I know,
Rouge,
right?
and Ceruledge are
I don't want
coming
to
too.
delete any.
Okay,
And
that's
Rico
cool.
and Roy will be
Ceruledge and stuff.
dropping in when you
And
snap a
shinies
pic
of
in
it.
Go Snapshot. So set out on an adventure with your new friends.
More
Celebration
hats.
I feel like I've seen those hats.
They're like the birthday hat. I think they did it last time too. What do they bring to sleep?
I sleep.
Oh, others.
This is
That Raikou? It
this
is.
is this conductive to sleep?
He shocks you to sleep. Like your own little tins unit.
Tens unit.
What is?
Okay.
Ah, you can get the legendary doggies.
I haven't played this game yet.
Me neither.
Eric, it's real easy.
Is it exciting?
It's so thrilling.
You sleep.
Oh.
It also tells you, it records if you snore, your movement on your bed, all kinds of stuff.
We're just getting started. We're the greatest in the world. You're the greatest and strongest partner I could ask for. Fight!
Is the rival from Gen 2 coming in?
I think this is the only one I haven't really played of the Pokemon games.
Yeah, me either. Well, that and Sleep.
I've played Sleep, if that makes sense.
I'm a professional. I don't play.
Should have brought my Switch. I could get all these gems
Right?
stuff.
Cafe
Remix.
Give me goo.
Aww.
Eevee pancakes. Look at the Diglett sandwiches, or Doug Trio sandwiches.
Oh, they are Dictrio.
Ah, that's the Mega.
Yeah, right? I don't know if it's a bunch of Diglets or a bunch of Doug Trios.
Isn't it all the same?
I didn't even get to read that one. No,
Cafe
Diglett and
is
Doug Trio
really
are
cute.
different.
It's just 3 Diglets.
Alright. Is this about Miraidon? They're bringing Miraidon to unite.
I had, yeah.
There he is. There he is.
Was he not in this before?
Not yet, no. I think he launches
Miraidon?
today.
Oh.
This is for unite. Oh, Phalanx.
Mm-hmm.
How do they play? Like, are they support?
Ah, it's Roulette.
Sweet.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what. He'd probably be a defender, Phalanx.
That would make sense.
Oh, and you can get him from that.
Oh wow. That
Okay.
looks cool.
Use Pokemon Day 24. Man, it went by so quick.
It
So
did.
quick.
I didn't even get. I barely
remember
get to
that.
read it.
You gotta pause it.
I bet Phalanx will be a defender though.
I can see that. That would make sense. And then
Phalanx
like,
is
creates a line to block everyone.
Aw.
Well, and Phalanx is
Moving
the
on.
like
Please have
what?
a look at this video.
Was it Roman
Okay.
or
Show me the video. Okay.
Pokemon Milk?
Oh, is this the digital trading cards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they just showing the new app? This is different though. This isn't how I open cards on that.
Mm-mm.
You got a
You got
pack. I didn't get a pack.
You got a pack.
Is it
Yeah,
for
they
free?
are.
Open it up. See if I get a pack.
Okay. Your digital cards. Collect cards. You got a pack.
Is it just telling us that we can share packs now? Like,
I'll look at-
send packs?
And I already gave Aaron all of my codes.
Well, I'm using
Trade
it.
with friends. Aaron, I can just flick cards at you.
Maybe they're doing some updates to it. Some of this
Quick
looks cool.
battles.
There's no way the trade is just you swipe up, right?
I don't know. It was just like, whoop, yes.
What if you accidentally swipe up on a really good card?
And then you, hey, can you give it back?
Cool.
love
That's
it.
really cool.
Oh, cool, you can go in.
Oh,
Oh, look at
What?
the pony.
Why are there Ponyta over there?
Hell yeah.
Does that change my card?
that is so cool.
That was the best thing in the direct so far.
Change your card. I had a Pikachu.
Now it's a Ponyta. Pokemon trading card game Pocket.
So it's a different app then.
2 packs per day at no cost.
Huh, it is free.
Huh.
Okay.
Does that connect to the TCG Live, or is it all on its own?
It's a whole nother set you gotta collect.
What you just saw was the world's first look at Pokemon trading card game Pocket. This game lets you easily collect Pokemon cards, which players all over the world have enjoyed since they debuted in 1996, but in a new digital format. The Pokemon Company is developing this game as a three-party collaboration with Creatures Inc., the creators of the Pokemon trading card game, and DNA, are partners in the development of Pokemon Masters EX. To mark the launch of this title, here's a message from Mr. Yuji Kitano, President and CEO of Creatures. Mr. Kitano, take it away.
Hello everyone, I'm Yuji Kitano from Creatures Inc. I'd like to start by thanking everyone for enjoying the Pokemon trading card game. With Pokemon trading card game Pocket, we hope to bring you all a new way to enjoy the Pokemon trading card game, so we are hard at work developing digital cards. When we develop physical cards, we strive to please by taking great care with our paper quality, colors, and printing process. Since this game uses mobile devices rather than paper, we're challenging ourselves to express that care in new ways that are only possible digitally, such as using the characteristics of the screen to show off brilliant colors and stylish effects. One way we're accomplishing this is with immersive cards, which give players the experience of leaping into the world of the card illustration. What's more, we've developed new streamlined game rules based on our existing battle system, so you can enjoy a quick battle during the free moments in your day.
So you battle on it too?
I guess, yeah.
3 moments in a day.
Our 3 companies are all working hard to deliver a fun experience for those of you who already enjoy the Pokemon trading card game, as well as those who've never played before. We hope you look forward to the results of our latest efforts in the world of the Pokemon trading card game, Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Kitano.
I don't know why they don't just make that part of the current TCG Live, like,
I'm so confused.
app already.
Please
Too
look forward
complex,
to
it's more simple.
details in the future. Just one more thing.
Okay.
We'd like to end today's presentation with one final video for you all.
Okay.
Thank you for tuning in.
Show me the
Dude,
video.
they went so fast through this.
Good.
Spell something. Soy.
Y-U-E... Wait.
S-O-E. Y.
Dang it.
Huh?
Question mark.
All right. Is it going to be a remake then?
We'll see.
Or a Legends? An actual game.
Urban redevelopment plan. City.
I wish I could read this.
Okay.
That's fun. Is it like Pokemon Racing?
I don't know. You're like in a city?
Eyes.
Is this like X and Y? Because that's like the tower from X and Y.
Yeah, that's the tower.
The Kalos region?
But what are we seeing?
Yeah, that's the city from Kalos.
Mm-hmm.
Is that X and Y?
Yeah.
I've never played it.
Are we doing a Legends of them?
Urban redevelopment plan.
Ah, it is.
Legends.
Yes!
Ooh,
Oh,
Z.
Pokemon Legend Z.
Oh, ZA?
Alpha?
2025. That's so long. Dang.
Is it called Za?
Well, Zygarde Zygarde was a Pokemon I don't feel like they really did much with. Isn't that the Mega Evolution symbol?
It looked like it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, a new Legends game then?
That's what I wanted.
Cool. I'll play it.
Dude, maybe it's going to be...
What happened? Oh, there you go.
All right, that's it.
Oh, it's IGN.
Yeah, that was IGN, I think, hosted that one. So,
Cool.
so that's the, yeah, that's the
That's
whole
the
Pokemon Presents. No, Legends. So Zygarde. Zygarde.
Okay.
What was he? I think he was more in like Sun and Moon, right? Maybe a little bit of X and Y, but they put him in Sun and Moon because they didn't really use him that much in X and Y.
Okay.
But that and maybe Mega Evolutions, maybe it dives into like the history of them, kind of like what Legends Arceus did a little bit.
It also,
That'd
I mean,
be
just in
cool.
terms of the setting, the Legends Arceus took place in the past, whereas this looked like it was at least present to me. I don't know.
Future.
Yeah. Well, because XY, like the third game was going to be Z, but then they never made a Z. And then they just went on to the next ones and stuff. So, yeah, maybe it's, I don't know what they're going to do. It did kind of look futuristic-y.
Yeah.
Like an electronic.
I mean,
kind of
Yeah, is that
visual
art going to
world?
be what they use, or is that just for what they're showing us
It
here?
felt like it was running around a blueprint, and then
Exactly.
we were talking about redevelopment. So maybe this game has an element of like building a city.
You're going to see what the original Lumiose city looked like, and then like what.
I mean, one of
you're
my
going to be there building the tower and doing that. I know that one idea that people talked about was that Scarlet and Violet dealt with ancient and future Pokemon. And that since we went back in time with the last Legends, that some people were like, maybe we'll go in the future for another one, but I don't know.
I mean, one of my favorite elements of Legends also was kind of like developing the village and growing it and building new stuff and fields and stuff. So maybe they're expanding that part of the game where you're building out the city or
Maybe
whatever you are.
You're rebuilding it. 'cause
Maybe.
it's like
redevelopment. Sure, yeah.
Huh. Yeah, maybe.
That'd be cool. I'm not getting my hopes that far up, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume it's going to be kind of how they've been doing it before and remake, and that this was just, to get us very excited about it.
For a remake? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I mean, they'll do similar art style, like how they've been doing the remakes. Like, it's a revamped art style, but not like this electric.
Well, no, with it being Legends, it's not
neon.
just going to be a remake. It'd be much more like the Legends Arceus one, which takes place in the same region, but it's hopefully will be
Right.
that.
I'm not saying it's going to be a remake itself.
What
I'm saying that they're just going to revamp the art, and they're not going to use this neon art style.
No, I don't think they're going to use
Yeah, I think that's just a tease for
It's
whatever
just
this
to give
is.
us the hype.
What
Yeah.
region was Legends in?
Legends. It was Hisui, which was what turns into, is it Sinnoh?
I think so.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Which one's Gen 4? Is Sinnoh Gen 5, guys? Chat would tell me. Pong's in chat. He remembers.
But also, the Lumiose City, is that the name it was before?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Oh, okay.
For the Kalos region. X and Y was the game that brought me back from... I started Black and White. I didn't care about Black and White too much.
Yeah.
And then X and Y kind of brought me back in. Ironically, was a game that a lot of people didn't like as much, though. And people said Black and White was much better. But it just resonated with me better.
I never really played Black and White 2, or X and Y, really. I mean, I played it. I remember playing X and Y, but not getting as into it as I have the newest generation,
I didn't
especially
play
Legends.
any of them.
Sure, you didn't play until what?
She's a Pokemon newbie.
Pokemon Snap, the new
Snap.
one.
Yeah.
No, it'd be interesting. Pokemon Legends, I like the combat of
The
it
battle
for
system
like
was
the
best.
bosses and
Yeah.
stuff.
That's the best Pokemon's been.
It was really cool and it was different, and I liked it a lot. And it definitely dealt with the idea of building a Pokedex for that one. I wonder if that will be the same in this, or if it'd be like, if there'll be a different twist to it, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you keep that same action adventure kind of feel to it, but not the building a Pokedex in the same way. I don't know.
Sure.
It'd be interesting to see.
Cool ways of traversal, filling out, like, it was like a journal back then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like the old wooden balls and just paper, We didn't have a Pokedex yet.
Yeah, sure.
No. I mean, that was one of the most exciting parts. It's cool to see some new Pokemon coming to Unite.
Yeah, I'm
I've
pretty.
never played Unite. Is it fun?
I like it, but it plays much more like a... it's a MOBA, so it's like, 5v5 in like a little arena, and you play as the Pokemon battling. But it's like League of Legends if you've played that.
Yeah.
But no, I enjoy it. The kids enjoy it too. All the matches are really short, but it's usually pretty fun. And then the Terra raids for the original starters is really cool too, especially to celebrate Pokemon Day, which is from Gen 1 when it released in Japan with green and red. So
it's exciting. But Pocket, like Pokemon Pocket?
Oh, the
TCG, like, are we going to replace? I'm assuming it's just an app that's specific for the phone.
I think it's
to where it's a smaller amount of space that it takes up to make it a legitimate Pocket game.
But if they don't let you import your digital cards, that's not going to go very far, right?
Well,
like if it keeps it separate and you only get the packs that you get for free.
I think it's trying to make it an equal playing field, perhaps. Like maybe everyone only gets the 2 packs per day, and then you can only make what you can out of the 2 packs per day.
I wonder if you don't open them, you lose them. Like
maybe.
Like you get your packs, but like if you don't open them, you don't get more packs. But I don't know. Like to already have the TCG live that people already play and have, like I feel like just bring that in and just let people get 2 packs, and then everyone can kind of get in there and start playing for free. You know what I mean? But then the people who already buy cards that use the code cards can also get it and play it more if they want to too.
I might have misheard, but did they say like it's a simplified version of the card game, like when you play against each other? I think it's just like maybe more simple, less intimidating version.
I don't know. It kind of looked
like how Let's Go, like Pokemon Let's Go, was like a more simplified, more trying to capture the Pokemon Go audience versus.
The setup looked like the
red and blue
standard
people.
setup, though.
Yeah, I don't know what they'd simplify it with necessarily, but maybe it did. I didn't hear that, but they might have.
I just imagine one of the problems they have trying to get new players into some of those games is it can look complex, even though it probably isn't. It can look complex. Maybe this is them trying to just market to a more casual player that has a few minutes in the day or whatever they said.
Yeah, maybe.
Someone who doesn't know yet and wants to learn.
Like maybe more like a Hearthstone Snap type style versus the standard.
I mean, if they're trying to capture more of the Snap style, Hearthstone is basically a more in-depth game. Like it plays a lot more like Magic. And Pokemon cards normally. So if they're trying to capture that Snap idea, that might be the way they're going. Where like with Marvel Snap, I just make sure I say Marvel Snap, not Pokemon Snap. So, but Marvel Snap like is fairly quick matches, and I don't really spend money. I can just kind of keep playing and getting cards and unlocking new stuff. So maybe they're trying to capture that audience a little bit. But I don't know. And then a lot of the other stuff too. I don't typically play the Cafe remix too much. I've played Sleep, but it's more so like I like the idea because it's meant to be like a health thing to kind of track your sleep schedule. Like, do you toss and turn a lot? Do you sleep well? Do you snore? All that kind of stuff. Like, it records you, which is interesting if you want to know if you snore and stuff like that.
Now for Cafe looked super cute, but I always thought the Cafe was going to be more like a Diner Dash.
No.
And it's not.
It's more of like a.
It's more like your
Tetris puzzle or something weird.
Used to be
Yeah.
like Facebook games. So Janci, I think you would love Cafe.
Yeah, a lot of it's just kind of finding groupings and mixing them together.
Gotcha. Okay.
Let's see. Then otherwise, I thought maybe they'd say something with like worlds or within like the TCG realm more so, but nothing really too much from that.
Yeah, I was actually surprised they didn't bug that at all. So.
But all right, did you guys have any other thoughts or anything from the Pokemon Presents?
Does that mean there's no other new games or DLC coming out until 2025, you think?
I wouldn't say no to DLC though.
I don't know.
They've fleshed out Scarlet Violet DLC pretty well already.
If they could announce another remake later, maybe, but
the next one will be Gen 10, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Like I would.
But they may
I would
also
tell them, like, hey, guys, don't put out a new one every year or two. Like, if you're going to do 10, like, spend a lot of time and make it, like, worth it.
I really don't know if they'll make a Gen 10 until the next console, because there's rumors of a new Switch on the horizon kind of thing. So they may wait and be pushing towards that, which is probably why they don't. But they could do a remake. I would see, like, a Gen 5 remake or something like that coming, or another Legends game. So we'll see what they do with that. But
I'm excited to play it because I've never played those old games.
Hold. What is she talking about?
And Mega Evolution coming back. I mean,
Yeah,
hopefully we get some new Megas. That would be awesome.
That would be fun.
It was a neat concept that they did, and then they kind of dropped it because some of it was kind of overpowered a little bit, and they messed with Gigantamax, and now they have Terra typings, which Terra typings I like a lot and really change up the
in terms of like the
dynamics
meta,
of competitive play.
Yeah.
But the Mega Evolutions was just really cool to. If Terras would have really changed what a Pokemon looked like, as opposed to just putting a weird hat on their head,
Yep.
I think it would have been more enjoyed by people.
Yeah, and I understand the limitations, but yeah, like I'm like, oh, I can make this a fire Pokemon now. Cool, what happens? And he's like, he got a candle on his head. And it's like, oh,
what's a fire Gyarados look like? You know, and you're like,
the Mega Evolutions are just so much cooler. They're my favorite
Yeah.
gimmick of the Pokemon gimmicks.
So maybe getting a little bit more information of the history of Mega Evolutions, or maybe something they want to bring back or do something with. I don't know, but it'd be cool to see see what they want to do with Zygarde and Mega Evolutions, and maybe in the history of Pokemon, like going back in time again, like they did in.
More history. I think I got a little from Arceus. I feel like.
Yeah.
But.
Well,
still interesting.
Arceus was interesting with like some of the different elements of the creation of the Pokedex, and kind of you see the lore of some of the Pokemon from the Pokedex
The
being
crafting
made.
stuff.
The lakes with the three mythical Pokemons that aren't Mew.
Yeah.
Just things like that kind of was like, oh, this is cool. Like there's little hints of the history here that we're learning, and then you can get more of it later on too in the main games and stuff. So.
And I just love a Pokemon game where the Pokemon are like, hey, if they jump out at you and you have nothing, run. Not just like, I can't do anything, I white out and go to a Poke Center and everything's safe. Like, I like the danger involved in the world. I think it's cool.
Yeah. Well, because in that one, that like no one could control Pokemon really, right? Like it was rare for a Pokemon trainer to be existing.
Yep.
Which is really cool. All right. Well, if you guys don't have anything else for the Pokemon Presents?
I don't believe so.
I do want to say that I'm going to be coming back to streaming for Pokemality. I will be going through the Pokemon Scarlet Violet DLC that I've been holding off for a long time. That's going to be starting on the 9th of March on a Saturday. So there'll be a post for the live soon once we have a time and everything set up. So that will be fun. Make sure you guys join me for that. I may also... some Saturdays bring Kanan and Colson and maybe play Unite with them a little bit. They've been really wanting to play Unite a lot more.
I might have to join you for that.
So we may do some Unite play as well on Saturdays. So
You need a good supporter.
yes,
I gotcha.
I'm usually attacker, but I kind of fill roles, but it's a lot of fun. So make sure you guys join me on Saturdays. That'll be starting on the 9th. And is there anything else we should say about anything, or are we good?
Happy Pokemon Day!
Happy Pokemon Day, guys. There'll be some more content on the channel as well, so keep your eyes open and make sure you follow at Pokemality. All right?
Feel your Pokemality.
All right, guys. Have a good day.
Bye!
Pretty cool, huh?